6:45 back here this Wednesday with your top stories in our Smart Start. A significant shakeup here for Rochester City Schools. Last night it was talked about at a meeting. Proposed reconfiguration. Under this plan, it follows the grade restructuring done last year across the board. Pre-K to 6th grade, 7th through 8th, and 9th through 12th. The superintendent for RCSD, Dr. Carmine Peluso, says this is designed to streamline the district, better manage the geographic sprawl, get students in front of certified teachers, and deal with the drop in enrollment. He says a focus on consolidation and making the best schools can help, and this will lead to proposed closures of schools and other buildings.
You go to schools and see the schools that have been renovated, and then you offer high quality programming, you get extracurricular and arts. I think, once we start to do that, I think we can compete with anyone, and anyone will want to be in our schools.
The plan would lead to 11 schools and 5 other campus buildings closing next school year. We heard from Adam Urbanski, the head of the teachers union. He says he doesn't expect anyone to lose their job with this. They would just be moved. The school board adds a number of community conversations will be held at or nearby the affected campuses with families and neighbors going forward. We have a full rundown of that proposal and the schools that would close posted at rochesterfirst.com. The former chief of police in Irondequoit faces multiple years in prison after pleading guilty to tax-related charges in federal court. Alan Laird yesterday at the hearing admitted to his own contributions of defrauding the IRS out of more than $5 million over the course of 5 years. This was done through a security business he co-owned called Swoop One Inc. His business partner Stephen Rosenbaum was also charged in the case. Checks made out to the business would be cashed, we're told, instead of deposited into the corporate bank account, and then they would pay employees under the table. The classification of the business is the reasoning behind the connection to Laird's personal tax returns. In a controversial move, Monroe County lawmakers have voted to approve the transfer of funding from Human Services, specifically $1.9 million out of the safety net portion of the budget to pay for other capital projects. The Safety Net Assistance Program helps families in need. Executive Adam Bello says it had extra funds and that money will be used to improve parts of the county like the Seneca Park Zoo and other parks. Democratic lawmaker at the county level, Rachel Barnhart, says more needs to be done to help those living below the poverty threshold. Other legislators defend the work the county is doing to help people in need, adding a lot of the complaints voiced last night stem from issues that can be addressed at the state or federal levels. Bill's owner Terry Pagula is one of the people specifically mentioned as evidence in a racial discrimination lawsuit filed by former reporter for the NFL Network Jim Trotter against the league. The lawsuit states during a Zoom call with other co-workers from the NFL Network, that included Trotter, a different reporter related conversation he had with Pagula about Black Lives Matter and other league social initiatives. According to that unnamed reporter, Pagula said, quote, "If the black players don't like it here, they should go back to Africa and see how bad it is," end quote. Pagula responded with a statement yesterday saying, in part, the accusation is completely false and he's horrified anyone would connect him to a statement of that kind. Sunrise traffic here at just about 6:50 here on this Wednesday morning. The only issue we've seen so far, a crash eastbound 104 on the Bay Bridge. We'll keep an eye on that and bring you another update of sunrise traffic at 7:25 during CBS Mornings. To Washington, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is directing House committees to open a formal impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. Tuesday, McCarthy said allegations that Mr. Biden profited off his son Hunter's foreign business dealings are serious and credible. House Republicans investigating Hunter Biden's conduct have yet to uncover any direct evidence of wrongdoing by the president. The White House calls the move politically motivated. The CDC is recommending everyone 6 months and up get the updated COVID booster. The FDA approved the vaccine from Pfizer and Moderna Monday. Those shots will be available later this week, perhaps today at some locations. Monroe County deputies still need your help this morning to find this missing 16-year-old girl. There's her photo, Aubrey Duggins. Last seen in Henrietta, she is known to be around Rochester as well. 5'2", she weighs 180, has brown eyes, glasses, and a nose piercing. If you have any leads on where she might be, please call 911. Starting today, you need a background check if you're looking to buy ammunition and antique guns here in New York. State police have been serving as the middleman between gun owners and the FBI running background checks. Here's what's happening. Ammo is now on the list. It costs $9 for gun background checks, $2.50 for the ammunition checks. Governor Hochul released a statement last night applauding a Supreme Court order that will allow background checks to move full speed ahead. The law also requires periodic on-site inspections for shops that are gun dealers. Former Buffalo Bills wide receiver Mike Williams has died. This comes following an accident last month on a construction site. Family members announced he passed away yesterday morning where he was in Florida. The 36-year-old Buffalo native also played college ball at Syracuse. The Bills' loss to the Jets Monday night was nothing short of a surprise. It seemed nearly impossible early on once the Jets lost QB Aaron Rodgers, not just for the game, now officially done for the season with a torn Achilles. Josh Allen was very vocal in blaming himself with his 4 turnovers. Since coming into the league in 2018, Allen leads the NFL with 84 turnovers. After getting a chance to watch the film from Monday, head coach Sean McDermott says there wasn't a specific theme with the mistakes with his quarterback. He says Allen sometimes just needs to take what the defense is giving him.
Most of them were down the field, right? And, I mentioned last night, I think some of those were when we were off schedule a little bit, but not all of them were. Just trying to do too much sometimes, right? And Josh is such a strong competitor and has that competitive drive and wants to help the team in any and every way he can. And sometimes we just gotta chip away at it when we're off schedule, or if it's 3rd down and long, know that a punt is okay.
Hopefully the Bills can turn things around Sunday when the Raiders come to town. You can watch that right here on News 8. Kickoff at 1. News 8, your home for the Bills. Final check now of your weather for this Wednesday with Liam.
Yeah, temperatures back into the 60s this afternoon. Not breaking into the 70s for quite a few days here, though. You're going to see some clouds around through the first half of the day. Maybe an isolated shower or two both today and tomorrow off of that lake as that cooler air begins to rush in. And then by this weekend, things are looking a little bit drier, sunnier, and easier going as temperatures make their way back into the 70s for most of us.
That is your weather. Finally, it has been a long time coming, and we're so thrilled to have our new co-anchor for Sunrise here with us this morning, Michaela Singleton.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here.
Yes, she comes to us from Albany, our sister station there, just getting moved in, officially making the full debut tomorrow morning at Sunrise, but we wanted her to get to know you, the viewers. So where are you from? Where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I originally moved around a lot. My dad is a Marine. I was between a lot of southern states, so Tennessee, Georgia, spent the most time in Georgia, and started my news career there. Moved up to New York and just realized how much I love the Empire State. And my family's close in Massachusetts now, too, so there you go.
Oh, that's even better.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'd actually been to Rochester before for Jazz Fest.
Yes, so I was already familiar with this area, so when the opportunity came to join you guys, I was absolutely thrilled because I've always associated this place with great food, great music, great art, so I can't wait to learn a little bit more and get to know this great city even more.
I know.
A lot of food to eat. There's a lot of recommendations still kind of pouring in on those Facebook posts.
I love the What's Up Rock question today for that.
So, would you try a garbage plate? You know what's in it.
Everyone seems to have a different take on what's in those, so I'd try it.
Yeah, you got to give it a try at least once. I tried it once, and I was like, all right, well.
Okay.
Yes, you can try it. There are different spin-offs of an actual garbage plate, and then they'll do trash egg rolls, things like that, or
trash
burrito
cans
bowls
at the Red Wings games.
Yes, so there'll be plenty of that. And so hobbies, what do you like to do? Dog mom as well, too.
Oh yes, I mean if you can call that a hobby, I hang out with her probably more than I hang out with anybody else. My dog is my love, and I love to read. I love to hike. I love the New York partially for that reason that there's so many great spots. I love seeing the trees turn, which is coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's sneaking up on us. So we've already seen it. Brennan has like one tree that's been like orange for like 6 weeks already.
There's always that one in the neighborhood. Finally, how's the sleep adjustment going? Getting ready for this.
Today was the first day I really thought I wouldn't make it. I really was close that I woke up at 2:30. I was like, oh no, but I made it. Yes. And I think it's going to fall right back in.
Yeah, I've been here for a month, and I felt the same way this morning. So not to say that it doesn't go away, but it's all right to feel that way.
It doesn't.
It's early. It's early for all of us.
I stock up on my coffee, got some good Wegmans K-Pods, so, you know, that's what's going to keep me going, I think.
Yes, and can't wait for that. Again, welcome to News 8 at Sunrise. Glad you're here in Rochester with us. Can't wait to get going. The full team here tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock at Sunrise, Michaela's full debut. That will do it for us this Wednesday morning. CBS Mornings coming your way next at 7. We'll see you back here at about 7:25.
News 8 wherever you are, on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.